Have you ever really plotted or really thought about taking uh, revenge on somebody or something, whatever it is that happened in your life? I've just been thinking about that today. Like, really, I don't seem to remember any particular events or times where I've been so revengeful towards somebody or something. And it's interesting because and I've just been searching through my collection of memories, and in this lifetime specifically, I don't seem to have a memory of me being like really revengeful to the point where I would like plan something or try to hurt somebody. That is it, really. Revenge is ultimately, at the end of the day, what you're trying to do is hurt somebody who may have hurt you intentionally or unintentionally, whatever the reason may have been. It's like trying to blow their candle off. That's all it is at the end of the day. It's like, look, somebody may have tried to blow off your candle before. They may have hurt you in whatever ways. It could be an intimate relationship. That there could be some like intense things like cheating or really bad breakups and things like that. We might want to get back to them or something like that, or try to hurt them. Or there could be like some fights or some really ancestral issues or problems within the community, within the group, within the society itself, or within the family, and really or tribal issues and things like that. And I'll tell you a quick story. Like where I was born in this lifetime in Afghanistan, in a place in the country, not the country is Afghanistan obviously, but the city or the province is called Daikundi, and then there's a little place, a little valley among these high mountains called Dehi now, which basically means like a new valley in English translation. And there are a lot of like valleys and places that are all connected, so it's a huge place. And I remember there was like this community, this group from my brother's wife's relatives. I remember they would always have these fights. They would go to a point where they would actually kill each other within the community, in the group, and stuff like that. Really take things to extreme level where they would come and like beat them and stuff like that. Really, that's what revenge is ultimately. Is trying to beat somebody, or in whatever form. It could be physical, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or any way. It's really financially. It's ultimately trying to burn their candle off. Or there could be other types of revenge like jealousy, where you're feeling jealous towards somebody and you're wanting to really just hurt them in some ways or shapes or forms. And then really that's, you're trying to hurt somebody else. It doesn't matter what ways you plan their range or however ways you think their range will go. Ultimately, what you're doing is hurting yourself. You're not gonna be hurting anybody. You will not be able to blow someone else's candle off, even if it happens in whatever way reason. Even if you do hurt them, really, before you can hurt anybody else, ultimately, fundamentally, in the genesis, you're first hurting yourself. That act of just thinking about it, even not even going as far as like planning something or taking action and actually making something, like actually executing the revenge the plan and everything, that would be like the really intense, and obviously there will be karmic consequences and all of that. But really fundamentally, anybody who tries to hurt anybody else in whatever way, shape or form will first hurt themselves, because you cannot hurt somebody else without first hurting yourself, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, and all the other dimensions and everything. Really, that will create this massive void within you first because even though I've not had any specific experiences in this lifetime that might have been like too revengeful or something about towards somebody, I may have been a little here angry and stuff like that, but those are puny things that they don't really matter. So yeah, but I know the experience. I can feel it, I understand it, I perceive it, because of course I have, not in this lifetime maybe, but in previous ones or in parallel ones and shit like that, I may have done a lot of things where I would probably take revenge or hurt people or even kill them and things like that. And really that, oh, this is cool, because the reason I'm having these feelings, I can feel these emotional feelings within my body as I'm talking about this, and there are certain parts of my body, like my stomach, that is feeling a little intense. I may have, like, hurt somebody with knives in their stomach or something, or they may have done that to me, and so yeah, that's how it's like a confirmation for me. Like, as I'm talking about this concept of revenge in this video, there is this past experiences that I am able to bring here and relate it with you, because really fundamentally, I don't know why, but today I'm saying fundamentally way too much. Fundamentally, I'm saying fundamentally way too much. Oh my god. And I've just completely lost the train of thought that I was on. But anyway, we'll get back to our topic of, like, people wanting to get revenge on other people and all. Oh yeah, I was talking about my story, how, like, I feel that, and I've had that experience before, where I may have been stabbed somebody with knife or sword or whatever in their stomach or belly, whatever, that area, or they may have done that to me. And as I'm saying that, I can feel this dense, or there's energy within my stomach and that area. So yeah, I'm grateful, and what I do is, this is the best way to actually heal that, because really, why would you waste your time to not just time, why would you waste your own happiness, your joy, your bliss, your energy, your resources, your time, and all of that to try to hurt somebody else? And that kind of consciousness is only a duality consciousness. That's why I'm wearing these masks here, like this duality, thinking that the other person is separate from you. But what you don't realize, that if you hurt this person here, you're hurting this person first. Because, for example, let's say this is you and you want to hurt this person. Do you see how they're so interconnected, that these two people are one, because you are the mirror of the other person, because we're all one, there's only unity. And that unification of these two kind of sides of us, like realizing that, the duality is just an illusion, that there's only unity, and it is just a product of this manifested creation. So yeah, it's like forgiving first of all, like, why would you waste your time on that? And then the second thing is, actually, there is more wiser ways of handling it, which is really just first forgiving yourself for whatever they may have done to you, because ultimately, whatever has happened, or you have done something or they have done something, you both had a part to play in it. It's not a one-sided story, remember? It made the conflict and everything may not even have started in this lifetime specifically. It might have been from other complete lifetimes or things like that, where things didn't really go as well as you wanted, and so on. So really, that letting that go, that energy, and forgiving yourself first for whatever you may have done, and then forgiving the other person as well, really just going back to the experience, the moment, and really just permeating the whole event, the whole experience, with pure joyful love, with really acceptance and acknowledgement, and saying, hey, I know this happened, I accept it, I acknowledge it, I understand that this, whether you hurt me or I hurt you or whatever, it doesn't really matter. But what really matters is that we both choose to heal, we both choose to let it go, we both choose to really move on and create something new for ourselves, because that healing brings infinite energy, infinite amount of bliss and clarity for you, because really that clarity gives you power to then pursue your own dreams and all of that, and instead of trying to hurt somebody else and bring them down and all of that, which will never work really, because like I said, there is only oneness. You see that this here, we're all like this one kind of like star or ball, whatever you call it, and this guy trying to hurt this guy will not work, or this guy trying to hurt that guy, they're only going to hurt themselves. So really, that is it. Like, trying to hurt somebody else, anything else outside you or anybody, will only cause more harm, more pain, more suffering within you. And then the best way is to just let it go, and love them really unconditionally for whatever has happened, whatever is going on, and forgive yourself, forgive them, and move on. Really, let it go, and be free. Be free.